Welcome to the video on using time constraints in training. And just so you're familiar with what a constraint is when you don't give players absolute freedom. So they need to figure out a way to be successful without having all freedoms available to them. They're only afforded certain solutions to be successful. So let me explain that to you in this exercise. So this is a time constraint. So players only have 8 seconds to score. So this blue team is attacking 5 against 4. If they do not score in 8 seconds, the play is over and they start again. So the constraint is the limited time that they have. So there's a couple general ideas here. And when we look at the general ideas, and I don't like to overdo my coaching points. I like to keep this very, very simple, give players a couple key points to think about, and then I like to leave it up to the players to really experience the training. This is why we call it an ecological training environment. I want them to learn from the environment that I put them in, because the environment is the best teacher. The trick for me as a coach is, can I create the right environment for that level player to really learn? So here's the general ideas that I'll tell the players in this particular exercise. Look for penetrating passes quickly, because you only have 8 seconds, so you can't take too much time. So you're going to have to perceive differently. Now, if you're not on the ball, you need to start thinking about taking up positions in between lines and in between players. And while you're doing that, you should also think, can you get that ball to your back foot? Can you receive this ball side on so you could play forward so you can shoot? Because again, you only have 8 seconds. So let's take a look at this. This was a training session I did the other day of how the players did. Now, if they give up the ball, the blue team scores down the end zone on the other side, and they have unlimited time. You see the gray team? That was an excellent job. They scored within 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he had to shoot because he was getting down to 8 seconds. Blue team has unlimited time. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now again, blue team does not have to push this. Blue team here with the yellow. Yellow plays on whoever's in possession of the ball. And they take their time and they go straight over and score on that end zone. Now here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good. He found himself in space, right? In between lines, in between players, received to the back foot. Now the blue team has 8 seconds to score. Very good. So you could see how these players are adjusting their game. Tried to score right away. Very, very smart on his part right there. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they did it. Gray again with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and good job there. So you get the idea here. What I would say is, for me personally, I've been involved in these training sessions as a player, and it really forces you to start to pick out passes, to look for players that you wouldn't normally have looked for to get in under those 8-second time limit. And I actually believe it gives you a more well-rounded skill set to take part in these trainings over a longer period of time, because again, it's forcing you to perceive the game in a different way. If you perceive in a different way, you will make decisions in a different way, and that will result ultimately in you gaining actions and making your actions in a different way, and you'll be a more well-rounded player for the situation. Hope you got the concept and hope you enjoyed the video.